We're back in Cyberpunk 2077, and we've got 3 free new DLCs to be showing off today, and hopefully we will be able to present everything quite easily. So first up is the alternative appearance for Johnny Silverhand. To add this, you need to be in the main menu and then go into the settings, and you can choose to put this on. There are 2 new jackets that you have to get from your apartment after answering a text from Victor. So once you answer that text from Victor, you go to your stash, which is that little room in your apartment. You open it up, you got 2 new jackets. We'll show those off. And finally is the Archer Quartz Bandit, which is what we're heading to get now. You have to finish the Ghost Town job, and then you have to wait a few days. So you just got to keep skipping days, and eventually Dakota will send you a message, and then she'll say, hey, come buy the vehicle for $69,000. And this depends, again, based on the choices you made in the game. If you killed, I believe it's Nash, you have to buy it. If you didn't kill Nash, you get it for free. That's kind of how it works. It depends on how angry Rogue is at you. So since we are in third person, it's a great time to quickly kind of show off the jacket options that we have here. So again, you get both of these from literally just going into your stash after talking to Victor. The Luminescent punk jacket. So very shiny, red looking, it's kind of slick, it's very cool. And then the secondary one, well, we'll show off the secondary one in a sec. I want you to get a look at that one actually kind of out with our character here. You know, you can kind of see it in third person, which is neat, because this isn't a perspective you can typically, you know, get in Cyberpunk unless you're, you know, kind of modding it up, right? So let's take a look at that second jacket now after we've taken a look at this first one. And once again, going to the jacket upper body options, it should be this one right here. Multi-layered Syn-Leather jacket, Deltajock jacket. So put that on there. So this one's kind of neat. I don't know. I think I like the red one a little bit more. I've been sort of rocking the red, or not the red, the yellow look, because that's more like Cyberpunk cover, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this one, it's all right. I mean, again, it comes down to preference, what you want to wear. We're going to rock the red one just because, you know, it's kind of cool. And also it's the DLC, so it matches in with our video here where we're doing the DLC. You know, liking the video is great too. Subscribing is great as well for this kind of stuff. You know, I cover the Cyberpunk things when they happen. But let's go buy the vehicle. I thought this was the best way to show things off, and then hopefully find some kind of weird spot where we can trigger Johnny, whether we have to go to that final stage, which I think is probably the easiest way to do it, or not. Okay, get off. Let's kind of rock it here. You can kind of see the jacket in first person. Really, really cool. I like this a lot more than the other one. So here it is, the Quartz Bandit. Let's take a look at her. Kind of a cool special edition vehicle, very Cyberpunk-esque. We got to buy it for $69,000. So I'm going to quickly just throw up a save point for when I buy this, because I'm not sure I want to actually throw my life savings into this vehicle. But there we go. Now we can get in, we can drive this beauty around, which is kind of cool. So again, you get this really awesome view of it. Let's switch the camera to the interior so you can see the design of it a little bit more. Really cool looking, right? I mean, I think we kind of have some Bandit options, but this is like the limited edition Bandit. It's fancy. It's pretty cool. Let's just turn off that music. Nobody wants to deal with that right now. And let's just go for a bit of a drive, I guess you could say. We'll switch up the camera angle so you can see the outside beauty of this thing and see the damage of it as I break it on, you know, kind of a cinder block there. I don't know what you would call this, gridiron blocks, whatever. But yeah, this is actually a really cool car. That is quite a fancy vehicle. So I'm assuming the best way to trigger Johnny is to actually go to this last, like, endgame type checkpoint scenario, because I think he comes out and starts talking to you. So we'll drive over there just so that you can appreciate the beauty of this this vehicle here, which is pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it's actually quite a nice car. It's weird. Delamain, nobody wants to talk to you. You see, you don't answer, and he still comes up. This guy's just, I don't like him. I don't want to hear from Delamain. They made it a little bit better, so you don't have to deal with him as much, but yeah, no, I really passionately hate that character. Oh, well, I don't think we're supposed to go down. Not yet anyways, gotta go to the beautiful downtown. Always a good showcase of Cyberpunk too, just seeing this like gorgeous environment. But I mean, like this car is really cool. See, I think these little DLCs probably would have had much better responses to them if they would have released a lot sooner. It's a little weird how long it took. What is this thing saying for the ride? It's like kind of all over the place, the map on the top. Anyways, like I was saying, I think these would have been responded to a lot better if they would have released like right after, as opposed to way later and being like so minuscule of offerings DLC wise. I'm saying sort of like The Witcher, right? You had little DLCs that were just getting pumped out every once in a while, and they were just nice little nods to the fans, whereas this kind of feels like, hey, why'd it take so long to release a car design, a couple of jackets, and a alternative look for Jackie, or not Jackie, Johnny Silverhand. It's just kind of weird thinking of Jackie, no, poor guy, still dead. But, yeah, no, I get there's other things they needed to work on, but they're like art aesthetics, right? Like these are just like visual upgrades, they're not necessarily like huge changes to the actual game, so it just seems weird that it took so long for these to come out. And they weren't too hard to acquire all of this stuff. Again, I hope you kind of got the details down. Victor texts you, you say cool, you accept the stuff, he throws it in your stash. And then you go, you gotta wait a few days after you're done the ghost town job. You might have done it already, you probably have if you've been playing the game. Then you get this sweet ride, and then finally we've got the Johnny Silverhand kind of look here, so we're going to be showing that off. Again, you have to do it before you actually load into the game. You need to make this adjustment. I don't really like the look of it from what I've seen, but I am kind of like curious to see it kind of be available within this. So let's get in, and again, there might be like minor spoilers here, but at this point I really feel like you should have probably played the game by this time, or you won't get too much spoiled, but we're mostly just trying to get a look at this guy. So this is his alt style. You know, he's got his metal look. He's got this like sleek sort of outfit thing going on. I personally like the regular design. I think this kind of makes him look like a nightclub owner. Just a little bit odd. I don't know. Kind of hoping they have other alternative options too. It just seems like almost a bit minuscule just in terms of the offerings. I guess in the DLC in general, just what I'm kind of vibing here with, right? I don't know. Seems like they could have done more with it. Hey, what do you think, Johnny Silverhand? You think they could have added a bit more with the DLC? I don't know. You got a problem there? Oh yeah, none of this counts as me gathering it because I've already done this multiple times. Where did Johnny go? Johnny! But, yeah, let's get out of here. Oh, we can't. We're at the point of no return, and it's raining, and it's sad out in the Cyberpunk city. Oh no. And she's expecting me to be here. She's playing piano. It's never a good sign. Never a good sign indeed. Okay, let's get out of this place. Alright, so we moved back a little bit just so we could show off the car a bit more. Kind of also want to show off the jacket, but I'm trying to think of scenarios where you can actually sort of see your actual character doing stuff. I hope this is presenting the car, and I mean, I would consider this to be just like extra video content, if you care or not, just to see more of it kind of going on in action. That's totally up to you. I mean, I always look for good excuses to sit here and play this game more because I absolutely love playing it. I really do genuinely enjoy this one. It is the cyberpunk kind of world of my dreams, and yeah, it just kind of sucks that other people don't quite have that same feel towards it, because I gotta say, it's really cool to be able to enjoy like this type of environment. It's something I've always wanted game-wise. I mean, we could go, yeah, let's go back to the actual apartment. I think that might be a good idea to show off this character here. Let's go. Where are we from? No, not the El Coyote thing. We are in the mega building. That's where we need to head. Alright, here we are, back at home. I thought this place, we could get a good look at the jacket in the mirror here. I think it looks really good. Right? Like, it's got like quite a style to it. Can we change the outfit while we're in the mirror? That'd be pretty helpful. Let's see this one, the multi-layered one. I mean, it's kind of cool. It's got the fluff on it and stuff, but I don't know. I think the red jacket might actually be my thing. Like, I mean, I love the yellow one just in terms of being, like, truly, you know, cyberpunk-esque, but no, this one's definitely got some good stats to it, and it looks really cool, too. 120 armor, 0.2 invasion, more zippers and buckles means more dangerous. You're damn right. Oh, I wanted to show the description a little bit better for this one too. See, you're getting a little bit of a deeper look at it. Some of the value here reduces stamina consumption when blocking melee attacks. That seems very niche in its application of being helpful. Yeah, but this just kind of shows it a little bit more third-person style. I guess we could also, I didn't think about this, we could also change the visuals a little bit. Let's see, video. Kind of pump that up a little bit. I mean, obviously you're going to see a dip performance-wise, but that should actually clean up the visuals a little bit further. What? Oh, that was a little creepy. Well, that's the new Johnny, I guess. Let's try that again. Uh-oh. Stuff's malfunctioning. There we go. See, a little bit of a higher res on there too, right? Kind of a neat thing going on. I really do actually quite like this jacket. It's pretty cool looking. I don't know, I'm just trying to give you more context into how it looks and how it, you know, kind of plays out and everything like that. This is where you get the clothing items, so after you talk to Vic, you know, from your phone, it should be there right away. I think you got to play a little bit into the game, but most should just have it available to you. So you see, you can open the messages here. Thanks, Vic. See, comes up here with a, hey, just cured me some cool outfit stuff. You say okay, and then it's like pop right over here in the stash, which I'm trying to trigger. Seems to be, yeah, there we go. We can open your stash and you'll get the 2 items right there. Pretty easy to come across. And yeah, like usual, I hope you have a great time in the world of Cyberpunk 2077. And that's about all the details I have for now on this one. I hope I showed off the stuff pretty well. So I thought we would do a little bit more bonus and we'd show off the quartz with the higher resolution setting just so you can appreciate the visual style of it a little bit more. Hopefully we get that 4K 60 optimized version at some point too. I think that's kind of exciting. But it's just going to look a little bit more, you know, visually impressive because it is there. But obviously losing that frame rate, which really shouldn't be a thing on the next-gen consoles, but you can see it really adds a little bit more shine to the overall aesthetic and the cleanliness of the vehicle. That looks pretty low-res up there. Anyways, yeah, a really cool-ass HUD and everything like that. And that is basically our Cyberpunk adventure. I might actually keep this car. It is damn cool.